Hey guys, hope you're all okay. So, simultaneous equations was probably one of the hardest things I was going to teach you this year, and then just to make it 1,000 times harder, obviously now we have to try and do it through the internet, which isn't ideal, but I'm really proud of how hard you've all tried and worked with it so far this week. I know a few of you have not found it the easiest, and I thought maybe if I made a little video, it might help you a little bit more. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get into school to get a whiteboard today, because of the current circumstances. So we're going to have to make do with a notepad, but I'll try my best. Okay, so if you've got two equations then, so in this case we have 3x plus 2y equals 16 and x plus 2y equals 8. Now the first thing I suggest you do is label these equations. We're going to call the first one equation 1 and the second one equation 2. Okay, now while we have two different letters in these equations, we can't possibly find out what one of them letters is. So in order to find out what x or y is, first we need to eliminate the other one. Okay, now the easiest thing to do is eliminate the one that has the same number in front of that letter. So in this case, if we look at y, they both have a 2 in front of it. So that's the one we're going to eliminate first. Okay, now we have to decide, are we going to add these two equations or are we going to minus them? Now, the general rule is, if this sign in the middle is the same, then we will take away. If it's different, then we will add. Okay, so in this case, it's the same sign, so I'm going to take away equation 2 from equation 1. So we can see what this will leave us with. So 3x minus x will leave me with 2x's. 2y minus 2y, we'll get rid of it. We'll have nothing left, so that will eliminate. And then on the other side of the equation, 16 minus 8 will leave me with 8. So that now means I'm left with 2x equals 8. So we've got a simple equation that we need to solve. So to get x on its own, we need to divide by 2, which means we must remember to do the same thing to the other side. So on this side, 2x divided by 2 will leave us with just an x. And on the other side of the equation, 8 divided by 2 will leave me with just 4. So we now know that x equals 4. So that is the first step done, okay? Now that we know x, we can now try and find y. So in order to do that, we will substitute our value of x back into either of these equations. Now it doesn't matter if you use the first one or the second one. I would suggest always use one that's positive if that's an option, because it makes it easier for you. In this case, they're both positive. So I'm going to just choose the one with the smaller numbers, just because it makes it a little bit easier to do. So I'm going to choose x equals plus 2y equals 8. And instead of the x, I can substitute in this value of 4. So we've now got 4 plus 2y equals 8. And again, this just leaves us with an equation to solve. So firstly, we must get rid of this 4 by doing the inverse of the positive 4, which is to take away 4. And remember, whatever we do to one side, we must always do to the other side. So those 4's will eliminate. We'll still be left with 2y on this side. And 8 minus 4 will leave us with 4. Now the final step, sorry I've run out of space, not ideal. We've now got 2y equals 4. So we need to think about what we would do to 2 to get it to 4, which is of course times by 2. So y equals 2. So now you have solved your simultaneous equation. X equals 4 and y equals 2. Hope that's helped. If there's any other videos you would like me to make to try and help you, then please do let me know. Good luck!